Hey, I'm Shay.
I'm John.
And I'm Nick.
Welcome to It's a Work Thing podcast, where we talk about everything and nothing, and we call it work. And that was the last time I bet on underground nun fights.
They'll get you.
Underground nun fights?
Yeah, they're rigged, man. I'm telling you.
It's like the WWE all over.
The big man's pulling the strings.
Mm-hmm. He has his favorite nuns.
Yep.
That's for sure.
I think he's just got money on him.
Probably. And on that note, welcome to It's a Work Thing podcast. So we're going to start off with a Q&A because evidently we have had some people that want some questions and such. So we're actually going to answer some of your questions that have been asked. We asked for them, and you guys were nice enough to send some in. So we're going to go ahead and go through those. And Nick has compiled our questions here, our questionnaires. So you want to start with the first one?
Yes. So we had 14 questions. I don't know.
You don't have to just... You could just say, hey, we got a whole bunch, and I narrowed down to...
Just read them. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to read these questions so you don't know the total. All right. Someone actually asked what Shay is not wearing it today, but we do explain in a future episode what is the meaning of the symbol on Shay's hat.
Oh.
Which he is not wearing today, so he failed us.
That is Under Armour.
You're talking about the
baseball
one.
one.
The luchador hat.
Yeah.
That's a cool one.
Yeah. I can't explain it. Shay's got to explain it. Yeah.
Do you just want to say that's explained in an upcoming episode?
Yeah,
Spoiler alert.
This is actually not
That's
upcoming,
going to release
buddy.
after that, Nick. It's not a
released
spoiler
after.
alert.
Oh.
You're the one who releases these, too. Yeah, it's the luchador from the minor league team that John Boy, Yankee John, was on.
I like how that very simple concept of time threw all of us for a loop for a couple seconds. And we're like, how does this work?
I wasn't out of the
I
loop.
know, I wasn't confused at all.
Well, we all just sat there.
I was confused. But that's like 99.9% of my whole life. Are you okay?
Gosh dang it.
He's dying.
I am.
We all are.
I'm sorry, I'll die silently.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah,
please
I'm trying.
don't die on the podcast.
Hey.
Well, if he dies on air, does that help our ratings?
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
Is it hot, Nick? Is my coffee hot?
I mean, it already feels hot. Jesus. Yeah, it's a little hot. Anyways, question number 2. How did you three all become friends with 2 S's?
I didn't think we became friends like that, but
Friends. If you wrote that
Well,
question, I'm sorry for making fun of you.
I think, weren't you two friends before I came into the mix?
well, I kind of knew Nick more so, I guess.
John was the guy I hated because he was really good at basketball and tall, and he was aggressive.
You guys were both on the drug dealing team,
Okay.
and we saved you guys from the drug
All right.
dealing team.
All right.
This is kind of like
You
going
know
to
what?
church.
It's not untrue though. That is kind of how we became close
honestly,
friends.
let's give them the whole story. That's true. It
Yeah.
is. Me and Nick.
So without any context, that sounds so bad.
It's true, though. I mean, we were, yes. Yeah.
I saved you from team drug dealer.
Yeah.
We were highly requested with our basketball skills.
We were in church league basketball,
Yeah.
and the team I was on had won the league the year before, and we knew that Shay was good, and we liked Nick. So we asked them to come join our team. Yeah, Nick will always hustle, and Nick will always play hard, which is something I always value in in playing with somebody. Because we had 2 or 3 people on that team that did not play hard.
Well, semi-pro, you've seen semi-pro, right?
Oh yeah,
We traded him for a fridge.
washing
machine. We really need.
We really needed that washing machine, but I think Monix could really help our team.
He is Monix.
It's Monix.
Hey,
Have you seen semi-pro?
I've seen clips of it. I've not
Gosh,
seen the full
what?
thing.
Dang it.
Yeah. Isn't that Jackie Moon?
Yes.
Yeah. I've seen clips of it. I haven't seen the full thing.
You need to watch semi-pro.
That one we need to watch together.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd rewatch
I would
that
like to
one.
watch that one
Yeah.
to get together. But no,
I'll get
we
a
were
blanket.
we were on a team, and later in and I don't know. You were actually also on the drug dealers team at one point too,
That was for the Springfield League. It was different
and we didn't go to the postseason because
it got canceled because one of our team members was stealing vast quantities of regulated prescription drugs from another team member, and then got arrested.
Yeah.
The week of the playoffs,
Yeah.
and the other members of the team were his brothers and friends, and nobody knew if we had a team. And so the league manager called me and goes, so you guys play at 4 o'clock? And I was like, I don't know. Half our team went to prison, so I don't know if we have a team.
It's true.
That's hilarious.
I think we're going to have to decline.
Yeah. But yeah, so I got with you because of church league basketball. And then I got to know Nick because of church league basketball.
And then you got to know that Veach lived 200 feet from your house because we played in a basketball league.
Yeah, that's true too.
You're the guy with that loud motorcycle.
Yeah,
I'm like, losing hair rapidly.
I did not say that for Veach, just to clarify.
Oh my God. That was so incredibly rude. I was going to make a joke off of that and say it was like the Frank the Tank in Old School. Whenever he's out there revving his car in the driveway. That's what I imagined whenever Shay said that Alex had a loud motorcycle, which I doubt that's what he was doing, but that's what I imagine. He's just out there blasting music, just revving the motor.
I'm just waiting for his reaction to it.
You're going to be waiting a while. This is going to release in like 3 weeks from today.
Christmas.
There was some revving. Gosh dang it. Yeah, and then that was the same game that me and you did all the scoring because...
Don't point at me. I got fouled.
But yeah, that's how we ended up becoming friends, was actually through basketball, I would say.
Yep.
I remember playing Nick's team when I was first on church league, because I just played for my church, because I actually was only one of the few churches that actually played on their own team. And I remember playing Nick's team, and I hated his team because of one person. Can you guess that person?
No.
Your brother.
It's fair.
I hated playing against your team whenever you played for your original church team.
Oh, yeah, I understand.
I hated playing against them. They were massive crybabies.
Yep, they were.
And they would cuss the whole time we were playing. And then one time one of our players missed a shot and cussed. And one of the guys on your team made a massive point of grabbing the ball, stopping it, walking down the court, and standing there and going, there are kids here, you can't use language like that, and all this big thing. And I was like, they've been cussing the entire time, directly at people.
Well, I agree. I didn't like playing with them either, but I was new to Carlinville, and I had no other options. And then I was actually one of the nice guys, and you guys invited me to come along to other places.
We saved you from the drug dealing team.
That's true, too.
My favorite memory still is us playing basketball and me threatening to get shot.
That was a good one.
John's holding me back because I was ready to go at the kid.
We were beating a team by 25, and literally, guy threatened Nick.
Literally, no. So the thing is, the guy hits Nick in the face.
Yeah.
And then after he hits Nick in the face in the course of the play, Nick walks up to go defend him again, and he throws the ball at your head again.
Yeah, he threw the ball at my face, and then that's when I got
And Nick had
mad.
Literally done nothing. Not scored points, not talked.
Beep, beep.
Nothing.
To be fair, I got fouled.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
He fouled me.
Yeah, he fouled you, and we called it because he hit you across the face, and he got mad, and then he threatened to shoot Nick in the parking lot.
That's true.
I was ready to go at him. John's holding me back, and I was ready to go.
At a middle school.
It's not a middle school. It's a primary school.
Oh, at a primary school in church league basketball.
Yep. That happened.
On a Wednesday night.
That happened.
He's going to shoot Nick in the parking lot.
Yep.
And then the whole rest of the game, I was just making gun comments.
Yeah, and fortunately, his team pulled him from that game, but somehow allowed him to still come back. And the dude was not good either. So I just would have told him, if he was on our team, he'd have been
they
done.
probably were like, if you tell him not to come back, I'm going to shoot you.
That's probably what happened. All right, dude, you're done playing on our team. I'm going to shoot you. All right, fine. You can come back.
Come back. Your minutes may be decreased.
Or increased.
Or increased. Yeah. He's just playing the whole game. Yeah. He's so out of shape, he's just sitting half the game. But you're not going to pull him.
Oh, boy.
Question number 3.
I know, he's really struggling with the reading portion.
No, I don't like question number 4. It's offensive. Question number 3. Is Nick really as crazy or random as he is on the podcast? Or is he a faker? I haven't read these in weeks either.
No,
so I don't
he literally is because
gosh.
I cringe a little bit to ask a question that's borderline because I literally have no idea if Nick is going to give me the tamest, lamest answer or something that is absolutely insane.
Well, that and his TikToks. I don't know. I won't open his TikToks.
The TikToks that he sends, I buffer for Shay.
The last
and
one
they
you do
consistently ruin my mornings.
That's a lot of times, yeah.
They are disturbing. They are disgusting.
Give an example.
And normally they are things that we will. No, I try. I got a mental block. I can't think of any of them.
They gotta know what you're talking about, though. It's like.
All right, pull up one of the ones you sent to me, and we'll have Shay watch it and ruin his morning.
Well, actually, the last TikTok he said, I took a limb. I'm like, I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna watch it, and it was actually really funny. Took a limb. Sorry.
The Barney ones that he sends.
Okay,
are
the Barney
hilarious.
ones are stupid too.
They're hilarious.
No, they are hilarious.
They're not as disturbed as the other ones.
They're not. No, those aren't as disturbing, but they're still stupid.
They're not. Yeah, they're stupid, but they're funny.
Thank you.
Basically, he just sends videos of somebody doing voiceover for like Barney cussing and being pretty borderline depressing.
So is Nick still as random as he seems? Yes.
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 He is absolutely as random as he seems.
Yeah. He is our Theo Vaughn.
He might be Theo Vaughn.
When's the last time I sent a TikTok?
You haven't seen him in a while.
No.
Most of them are Griff.
You've been working so much. Yeah, that's the one thing. I've been spending a lot. I've been spending a lot.
But you've only got 5 minutes at a time, Griff.
Exactly. That's why I'm sending them. I think my algorithm's like honing in and figured out what I find funny because I cried laughing like 2 or 3 times watching Grain Unload this week because I got on a stream of videos that were all hilarious in a row.
Okay, well, I can't find any Oh, here's Barney.
It's probably because they've all been pulled from the internet and
That's true.
like they're all on lists now.
Gosh dang it.
The one I did like that I sent is that Pyrenees dog. Nice Pyrenees.
That's what I was laughing at. That was funny.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was the tamest one he's ever said.
That's
was.
true.
The other ones are like morbidly obese people with their shirt off
here's
dancing.
One. Here's one. It's okay for context. It's a lady
Next,
with.
No.
Go ahead. Go
We
ahead.
don't get context before we open these.
No,
So
context
they don't
them.
get context either. Put it up by
They
your
need to
mic
know-
and show us.
They need to know what
Hang on.
is going on.
Come on.
Good morning, Naughty Cat.
Oh my
I'm here
God.
at home with my night shirt on. I've had no sleep all night long.
This lady
and
is
now having
terrifying.
fun. And my house cleaner's about to come. And we're doing a special project. I really just want to sleep. Anywho, I was viciously attacked
She broke
by a drag queen with a cake last night.
She is a drag queen.
Beforehand, but she called me last minute to ask me if she could do it. Anyway, go check out the video if you have time. It's hilarious. I got a big old cake thrown at me.
So
Y'all
random.
have a wonderful day. It's the weekend. It's Friday. Stay naughty.
It's the weekend.
Stay naughty.
It's the weekend. It's Friday.
Delicious.
Friday morning is not the
Literally,
weekend.
because I was covered in cake.
I think this lady has a broad expansion of what means the weekend.
And this lady is covered in like pink.
She looks like she could be a drag queen.
Yeah. No, she
the
does.
makeup,
I
the
thought she
makeup
was.
and the hair and everything. Yeah.
She wasn't a drag queen?
I don't know. I'm not gonna throw labels.
Here's
I
another
couldn't
one.
tell if she was just ugly or drag.
Definitely looks like a crack person.
Okay.
No, that's definitely a crackhead.
Jesus.
You sent
What are
this?
you doing?
You don't watch my videos.
No, I
What
don't.
is your algorithm?
Effed
That
up
lady is
stuff.
1,000,000% on meth. That is meth.
She's singing into a strainer.
She's licking it at times.
And it's easy for her to lick because there's no teeth in
There
the way.
are, yes, 0 teeth. She looks like a witch that does meth.
So just so you guys know, anytime I'm like when I go to work out, I'll like
Sober?
stretch and like I'll sit in the sauna and warm up, and I like to just scroll through TikTok. And for some reason, my TikTok's crazy.
For some,
some
reason.
For some reason,
You like and send those to us.
So-
Yeah, I can't imagine where they get the idea that you like those videos.
So I find these videos that are just like so weird or messed up. Like there'll be a guy that's like covered in peanut butter singing, and I'll just be like,
yes, exactly.
I'll
Things
just-
like that.
anytime I find a disturbing one or one that's hilarious, I'll just send to them.
I think we need a segment of we pull up Nick's TikTok, we scroll through 3 videos and see what they come up with.
No, and I think we have to duet them.
Like
Duet
sing.
No. Duet is the side by side video thing
know.
where we react to it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
We
Try
have to
that.
react to
Yeah.
react to videos on
Yeah,
Nick's
we'll
TikTok.
do that.
Oh. So
And we have
answer
to do
your
it to
guys'
Shay's
question-
too, and then we can just watch bird videos.
I do love bird videos. So to answer the question, yes.
Yes,
Nick is...
resounding yes.
Yes. Yep.
I don't know what that means. All right, question number 4. I do not like at all. How tall are you all really?
I'm like,
I'll go last.
All right, do we need to... do we need to stand up for the camera for that, or do we just...
yeah,
Will the camera even catch us?
No, we'll lose our audio and stuff. Okay, so I am like 6'5", 6'6", somewhere in that range.
Me too.
I'm 6'2". Nick, how tall are you?
Does it start with a 4?
Do we start with my license height or my actual height?
I want to know the difference.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, license first.
Give or take a good inch.
Well, that's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
Nick walks up to the counter. I'm 5'9".
I'm not 5'9".
The lady looks down at him.
I am 5'5", but on my driver's license, I am 5'6". Did you see they make these new shoes that
Yes.
people, and it gives them like 4 inches?
I about sent it to you.
I think we all need a pair.
I think I need a pair.
No, I think we should all get a pair.
Yeah.
You'd be 6'5". You'd be 6'8".
I wanted to see him do this math.
You'd be
It
6'8".
took a little bit longer than it
You'd be
should have.
6'8" and 3/4. No, but yes, we are all extremely tall.
I don't like question 4.
All right, 5.
Well,
What?
we don't need to stand up. Shay, just stand up and turn around.
That's fair.
I don't like that either.
That is how small Nick is, right there.
I could lay
God,
my
I
head
look
on
like-
both of your
I
shoulders.
look like a monster.
I
How
look like the
huge.
kid, and you guys are my
Gay dads?
Yeah,
No, just
non-binary.
My favorite.
binary dads.
My favorite
Not
was
even gay or non-binary.
I made the logo with him. His head gets cut off, and me and you're.
Yeah,
He actually had to really expand out on the photo to get his head in there.
they told me when we went somewhere and we took a group picture. We were at a football game, and they're like, "Hey, this should be our new profile picture." And I'm not even in the picture because I'm so short.
When
I'm
we
there in the
also
middle.
at that football game, we put Nick on our shoulders and we did the Lion King song. Everyone else is holding up their children, and Shay and I have Nick
The whole
on our
crowd
shoulders.
around us was helping hold me up too.
Yeah.
All right,
They were all for it.
question number 5.
They loved it.
Well, we can get into this. What made you guys want to pick spam for the podcast?
That's you know what.
I never had it.
And didn't
I
you
had
get
a
it
high
for a
school,
grift?
I had a high school
Or
English teacher
gift?
that always joked about it, and I never tried it. And I was going down the aisle to buy Hawaiian bread to make French toast, and spam is also in the bread aisle for some reason at the Walmart I went to. And I saw it, and I said, "We're gonna do it." And we did it.
That's how we started. I thought you got it like a gift, like a white elephant gift.
No, well, okay, so I bought it as a white elephant gift, and then I ended
got
up at
it.
the end of the night with the white elephant gift that I brought. I ended up with to that white elephant gift. I took a scented candle, a can of spam, and a Elsa frozen toothbrush.
Why is it called white elephant?
That's a very good question.
Good question. That is actually one of Nick's best questions that he has ever asked. That was legitimate, and I cannot mock it. And I don't know how to respond whenever I can't mock Nick's
It's
questions.
gonna be a good morning.
Which is good.
People in the back Google that.
Got it. I'm already on it. The term white elephant comes from practice of King Siam giving rare white elephants to curders who had displeased him.
That's what I figured it was.
And I have downgraded that all the way to giving away spam and frozen toothbrushes.
The idea was that the cost of caring for the elephants would ruin the recipients financially.
So I'm going to
that's
start
why.
giving away pets.
So that's
No.
why. That-
When have we done a white elephant gift exchange together, Nick?
No. My brother gave us a cat for Christmas one time. We didn't ask for a pet. Bree and I just got a house. And there's this cat.
Yeah, this is very odd, Nick, because I've been to your house multiple times. There's no cat.
No, there's no cat. We got rid of the cat.
Nice.
We gave it back to Josh. So
I
Josh
was going to
has
say,
a
did you
cat.
get rid of it the way Shay gets rid of it?
No. And now Josh loves the cat. So, all right. Question number 6.
We
You
should do a
all,
white elephant.
huh?
We should do a white elephant.
Okay.
You all funny. I listen to every episode. What made you guys want to do a podcast?
Do we give the full history?
Yeah, go ahead, Shay.
Give it to the guy who's dying over here.
No kidding. It first started when we had a group chat. There was 4 of us, and we had a group chat and just kind of talking, and we thought we're really funny, actually. Well, and I think we're moderately funny, yeah, somewhat.
We're unhinged, for sure.
And then we went ahead and proceeded with it, bought the equipment, and just
On
went
Black
through a
Friday?
few trials.
And then we did one mock interview with all 4 people, and then 25% of our group abandoned us.
That's true. So
That's a
And
4th.
we
now
had
we're
to
here.
we had to pivot and rebrand the
Yeah.
podcast.
The podcast originally was called Two Stumps, Two Skyscrapers.
Yep.
Nick was not one of the skyscrapers.
I was a stump.
Yep.
For context, that's because I'm short.
So
was the other
person.
guy.
And so
Hi, Alex.
we rebranded, and now Griff came up with a great name, and we came up with it's a work thing. So you could say, when you're listening to us, you can say, oh, it's a work thing.
And we're highly successful.
If somebody asks, whenever instead of just being like, oh, I'm listening to a podcast I wanted to listen to, you'd be like, hey, I'm listening to a work thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is. It's
Exactly.
a work thing.
It's a work
we are
thing.
highly successful because at random times, like I called Shay not too long ago. I was at Walmart, and I literally had someone go, hey, you're that guy from that podcast with Mr. Kellerman.
He was wearing his podcast shirt.
I was not.
No, they watch on YouTube. They know what he looks like.
We do have a population out
Well,
there.
the same thing happened to me last night when I was having dinner. I saw this lady, and she was looking at me, and she waved at me, and I'm like,
Wait, is this how you went on a date with Nick's mom on your anniversary?
it was Nick's mom.
I told that text. I was cracking up because I told Brie, I was like, Shay's having dinner with my mom, and she's like, what? I was like, they're at the same restaurant.
See, no context. This is how everybody gets things from Nick. He does not provide context.
And then I said what you said.
What did I say, Nick?
Because Griff's like, going on a date with Nick's mom. Going on a dinner date with Nick's mom is a weird way to celebrate your anniversary.
I showed the text
And then
thread
what
to my
did you
wife.
say?
She started dying.
I won't say what I said.
Say it.
No.
Say it, Nick.
Say it.
Moving on.
I'll say it.
No.
All right.
Nick said something, as usual, unhinged.
Yes,
it was
very much so.
It was broken.
Yeah. I read it to my wife, and she goes, what's wrong with him? I said, that's what I said.
Yeah, I had multiple responses of
Just
what the heck.
use your imagination, and it's probably pretty close to true.
Or probably worse.
Yeah, it's probably worse than what you can imagine.
Question 7. I've already done. Nick, is Shay's coffee hot? It is.
I wish that would have been number 1 and you could have drank it. That would have been awesome.
All right. Next question. How did you guys get the name of It's a Work Thing podcast?
There we go.
Yeah. Well, I just thought about it because they have like bars that are called like the workplace.
Oh,
and
yeah.
things like
Is that how you came up with it?
Yeah.
I was
So then
wondering.
I was thinking about that and I was like, hey,
I thought it was really creative because I'm like,
it's
that's
a work
really good.
thing. Yeah.
Because it's hard to figure out, like, be original and come up with something creative with other
Yeah.
than.
Well,
hey, it's Nick.
there's like a bar in Springfield called like The Office or something, and it
Mm-hmm.
advertises itself as an adult daycare service or something.
Okay.
So
I
was
like it.
Just kind of make a play off of that.
The next one. Shay, what made you want to be a teacher?
Oh, gosh.
Got some interesting.
Well, for me, I grew up in
was
a
the money?
school. Well, yeah, not the money. Jeez Louise, no. I honestly, part of it is obviously you grew up in a school. You literally, that's all you do. That's all you know. It's kind of the same thing with you in farming. I kind of almost put it, you kind of grow up. That's what you know and what you do. And both my
Exact
parents,
same way Nick became a stripper.
both my parents were working in school.
Unsuccessful.
And I just I had good teachers and whatever, so I ended up at the time. And my high school teacher, social studies teacher, was really good, so I decided that I wanted to follow. I like history, and I enjoyed him. He did a good job, and so I dated his daughter, and then I became a history teacher.
So actually, I went to college to become a history teacher, much actually for the same way.
Oh,
And
yeah?
This was like 2012, and there was like a surplus of teachers. There was like 100 people applying for every teacher opening.
Yeah.
And I walked into my first teacher's education class, my second semester of college, and my professor goes, he was a retired school superintendent. He goes, if you ever want to make any money at all or have a job, don't be a teacher.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And I got up and I walked out and I registered for, and I went and registered for business classes.
Yeah, he helped you for sure.
Because
Because
like, well, now there's not as big of a thing.
you can get a job. Like when I first started applying, it was hard to get a job.
Yeah,
Like it was
there was no jobs.
when I first started trying getting a teacher job, I had 8 interviews before I finally got this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Holy moly. 7 too many.
Yeah. And then also that's part of the reason why I think our education system's broke is I think the kids need to be in different jobs before, because all they see is they see teachers. They see teaching. That's the reason you usually have a lot of kids that want to be teachers. Now you don't anymore because it's such a bad system, but and kids need to be elsewhere. And I feel like they need to bring back like
real world experience.
Yes,
which is where kids gain the most value from it.
Correct.
Not necessarily for like elementary teachers, right?
No,
like
I'm
school,
talking.
Yeah,
I think once
college for sure.
College for sure, but I think once the kids graduate from like 8th grade in high school, they should be able to have. You can have your classes in the morning, or vice versa in the afternoon. But you do like an apprenticeship.
That's what we did when I was in school. We had like
in the afternoon.
An afternoon.
But I feel like it needs to be pushed more though, like the apprenticeship, like an apprenticeship kind of thing.
Well, I think definitely once you get to like high school and college level, because college, you could definitely tell. I had teachers. My favorite teachers from college were the ones that had went out and experienced the real world, and then came and taught afterwards as like a retirement deal, or like they got tired of corporate structures or whatever else, so they came back. The teachers I hated were the teachers that you could tell were like the bottom of their class, and came back to education because they didn't have options.
Well, that's what I would like for kids to get pushed more. I mean, I think we're starting to do a better job of it, is pushing them towards blue collar work, because we're obviously going to have a less of them. But yeah.
I think it's the same way with politicians. I think politicians should, if you've only ever worked in the public sector, you should not be eligible for office.
Facts.
You should have to go work in the real world and then come back.
And we talk term limits, but let's not get into that.
Next question, John. Do you have a secret relationship with the crazy gym lady?
I do not. Nick, I resent that you asked this question.
Hey, I didn't ask this.
I think she does. I think she might. I don't think she has a relationship with, but I think she is interested in an old man that occasionally shows up.
Did she die last time?
She did not.
Oh,
she's still there.
So what was happening at that moment that you thought she was dying?
She was coughing like crazy, and she was sitting down on the floor. Sitting down on the floor coughing. Then she got up and just got back on the elliptical and kept going. And I was like,
"That's
robots
dedication.
don't die."
That's robots don't die. All right. When is Zach going to be back on the podcast?
Never.
And can it be with Nick, please?
Yeah,
we fired him.
We need Zach back on. We tried a couple of times to get all of us, and it's just our schedules.
Yeah,
Zach,
he was too late because of something to make it for fight night.
Yeah.
Maybe he can make the next fight night podcast.
Yeah.
Or we need to do a Saturday night one again when you're not as busy. Harvest right now is tough for you.
Yeah.
Once it gets slowed down, then we'll be able to. I know basketball started for me, but I can usually figure something out.
We'll record in the car as we go down to the VR thing.
There we go.
We could. We have the technology.
Yeah.
The video may be a little interesting. We could just stick it up on the dash.
Yeah, you can do a phone or an iPad.
We could stick up on the dash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He don't need to see.
Just get something so it stays. We'll talk through that later. We don't need to talk everybody through all the logistics of.
Yep. We'll get him back on.
This is behind the scenes work.
We'll get Zach back on with Nick.
All right. Do you all guys practice segments before recording, or do you just go off the hip? Is it any pre-scripted?
Straight hip shooting.
Yeah, straight hip shooting. We have a rough agenda, but Shay also will sometimes hold things back from that agenda.
Yeah.
Yep.
And whenever we go through the games, nobody knows. I mean, if we're doing a bracket,
we'll know
the category beforehand.
Yeah.
Yep. That's about as scripted as we get.
Yeah, because I like the unhinged
and the games, obviously. Like,
well, we're gonna get Nick unhinged anyways.
That's true, but I don't. I like to be able to get his raw unhingedness. I don't want to be able to know what's coming.
I'll save it.
Nick won't take time to prepare anyways, so
That's
I don't know.
true.
We don't have to safeguard against that for him.
It's true.
Thank you. Last one. What is the story with the panda in the background?
So,
Griff, go ahead. Your panda.
My daughter was watching this podcast on my phone, and she asked if that was Alex.
Kind of looks like him.
Granted, she's 2, so give her a break. But I thought it was hilarious. Okay, so
Alex.
Whenever I was in college, the house we moved into was foreclosed on, and it was an old 1920s house. Had built-in cabinets in the corners and all this stuff. People had ripped everything out of it. The only thing that they left was a water heater that they tried to remove, dropped it on its side, flooded the basement, and left it. That was it. They took all the doors, all the light fixtures, everything.
Wow.
So, in the corner, there was a nice built-in cabinet, I assume, that I never got because the people ripped it out and took it with them.
Yeah.
When we thought about ripping up the flooring and reflooring the kitchen into the dining room area where that built-in was, and decided not to because that cost money and I didn't want to do it. So instead I went and bought this panda for $18. and I put him over the front of where the flooring didn't match because they'd always floored up to the built-in cabinet. So there was 3 levels of flooring that they had put on top of each other.
Okay.
Just into the subfloor in the corner. So I put that panda across the corner. So nobody would see that the floor was there.
How did you come to the decision of buying a panda?
Yeah, I was about to say. Some places that's illegal.
Because he was big enough, or?
Yeah, I went to a store that had a ton of these big posters, and I was about ready to buy a Batman one. It was like the Batman with the Joker from the Dark Knight one. And then I saw this panda, and I was like, I love this panda. His name is Freddy.
Yeah.
Freddy has been with me for 10 years now. Freddy has been with me for 1 year.
He's in good shape for being so old.
I just
know,
want to
right?
tickle his feet.
Don't touch him.
He's got a little water
He's not
damage down
real.
there.
Yeah, he got moved to the basement whenever I got married.
Poor Freddie.
I know.
Kristen, how dare you?
This should be
Now
in your
Freddy
living
gets to
room.
live his
This
life.
should be in your living room.
Now Freddy gets to live his life here.
That's true. He's free here.
Yep.
Yeah.
He loves our content.
Gets
He
room to
does.
explore the space.
I should make like a... What sound does a koala bear make?
Well, that's not a koala.
That's a panda.
I don't know the answer,
should
but
make-
I also know that's not a koala.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to both
I
of them.
should make a bear sound, and then like we make that part of the little...
Oh, that'd be Freddie.
Yeah.
Make a bear sound. Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's?
Don't use that one.
Okay.
Nope. We'll try again.
Find a better one.
We also, if people didn't know, we recorded the beeps. So those are not professional beeps. Those are
Really?
those are me.
You can tell from Nick going, beep!
You know, I literally,
And then sometimes going, beep, beep.
I literally have found professional beeps for him to put in there, and nope.
No.
I like that personal
That's also
touch.
whenever we
I
talk
do
about
like
we
the
talk about
personal touch, though.
we talk about the shooting off the hip. We would also say this is not a highly edited podcast.
Hey, I
Nick
edit.
runs through, tries to cut out cuss words, gets about 85% of them,
I get like 90.
sends it to market.
75% of them,
Hey,
I was being generous.
and then I send him, and sometimes he still doesn't catch them. Sorry for those the ones of you that escape.
I heard one that I said this past week.
Yeah.
Nick always gets his.
Yes.
Nails
It's always
his.
Griff. You
It's
hit.
always mine. Yeah, that's fine, Nick. Just ruined my reputation. That's fine.
well, Shay normally never cusses.
Make me seem like you're gonna leave that in too.
Yeah.
Beep.
Yeah,
Now I'll remember.
that's probably how the timing will work on that one. He's just gonna be like, "No, I did that one live. I don't need to go back and do it."
Yeah.
He has like had a couple of edits that I'm like, you still
You
missed
miss.
it.
He misses it, and be like, don't put the beep in if you miss it.
If there's any people that need a podcaster,
And then-
an editor,
I just want to point out too that Griff does a farming podcast, and who do you have edit your farming podcast?
Shay.
that's fair.
Well, Nick has enough on his hands editing these.
We're working on a very low budget operation here.
Nick is our currently highest paid employee. We don't pay him.
All right.
Oh my gosh,
Self-starter, self-funded. That's what we say.
Those are good questions, though.
They
Yeah, that was
were
good.
That was fun.
If you have any more, just
Ask us.
Just
yeah. How did we get those questions?
People posted on all of our social medias, or they basically, well, what really happened is they messaged me either personally or they messaged through the app. So like,
yeah, you can do it on Spotify too. You
Yeah.
can write questions underneath there and whatnot, or Facebook. Yeah,
Huh.
Yep. I had a bunch of people that end up Facebook messaging questions,
but yeah, on Spotify you can,
and then YouTube
and
messages.
YouTube obviously. Yeah,
Yeah.
comments.
YouTube DMs.
There's YouTube DMs. Really? I didn't know that was such a thing.
I bet that's a
What is
horrendous
this?
addition for people who YouTube.
Yeah. We're getting into our Shay and Nic competition because we're in a new
And
season.
what's this for?
This is for
Podcast shirts.
yeah. Loser has to buy podcast shirts for all of us and Yankee John
Oh.
because he doesn't have a shirt yet. Because
What
Zach's got a shirt because I
okay.
lost, so I bought him a shirt. So loser has to buy so 4 of us a shirt.
Okay. Sounds good. This is for money, so Nick's like actually on it now.
Yeah, I know. That's the reason we had to do something like that because
Yeah.
otherwise he doesn't feel pain.
We were like, yeah.
He
we were
doesn't
like,
feel pain.
yeah. Nick just has to get tortured for 12 straight hours. He's like, fine, I'll throw it
Yeah.
out.
If anytime it's actually
Don't sign me up for a good time.
It's actually funny. Bree and I were talking about like, because like we split chores up and stuff in the house, and I like to do laundry like twice a week, And Bree's like, we should just wait till the weekend. And she's like, I bet if we wait till the weekend, our water bill would drop like half. And I was like,
done.
Now you got me, because you're talking about money. You talk about money, I'm in.
Why if you wait until the weekend?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Because you wash the clothes in the middle of the week, it's more water that's running.
Is it?
Yeah.
How?
Because you're washing the clothes.
You're gonna wash them anyways.
Yes, but I'm
this
doing
is like
it
that TNT thing. Whenever
twice.
they were like, if you fill up your gas tank every time you get to a half, then it's cheaper than if you just fill it up whenever it gets to a quarter.
Well, yeah.
But you have to do it more times.
I need this. I need to work through this logic.
Do you think there's like surge pricing for water?
No, but like the less we wouldn't be using the water because I wouldn't do it in the middle of the week. We would just wait till the weekend.
2 is 2, Nick. It doesn't matter how many.
It doesn't matter when you do it. It costs the same amount of money because you just do it.
Yeah, but I'm eliminating a time. I'm now, instead of doing it twice, we're doing it once. I'm eliminating a time.
So if you could eliminate a time, why didn't you?
Because I like.
Do you wear less clothes? I don't understand. How is this working?
No, he's not getting a full load in the one.
You were just running a partial load in the middle of the week just to do something.
All right, if
Just
anything
to watch,
loads, it's a full load.
He was watching it go around, just sitting there.
That's why he's too busy.
What's with this
you
competition?
were running a partial load in the middle of the week?
Yeah, I like to have clothes clean.
Okay, so then you wait until the weekend, so you save money. Now you don't have clothes that are clean.
Do I smell dirty?
I don't know. I'm on the other side
We're
of the
just
table.
trying to figure out this logic.
No, I don't know.
You have to wash the same. If you're not wearing less clothes, you have to wash the same number of clothes, regardless of when you wash the clothes.
But I'm not wearing less clothes. I'm not walking around the house
Exactly. So I don't. There's. You make my head hurt.
I'm just assuming that he was just routinely. I'm going to wash clothes right now, and he washed whatever clothes he has
Like
dirty.
busybody,
exactly what I do.
just washing clothes to wash
And
clothes.
so-
That's what I do
Yes.
every Wednesday.
And so he didn't have as many dirty clothes.
Why were
that
you just
need a full
washing
load.
clothes, regardless of if they needed to be washed or not?
Because it was Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's laundry day.
Okay, someone wanted their clothes washed.
It's you or Bree. It's not someone wanted their clothes washed. It's you. And the other person
Why
you
is he
live
getting
with.
so worked
Yeah,
out?
why are you mad at me?
This doesn't make any sense. All right. This category is the number of people an actor has killed in their entire career on screen.
On screen.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
I thought it was going to be the P's.
The P-Town Saints.
No.
Oh.
Porn star or an actress.
Oh, my
I'm waiting on
gosh.
that one.
That'll be next week's. If Nick gets down in a 4-0 hole, that's what we're pulling out. He's not gonna go. He's not getting swept.
Yeah. Gentlemen sweep at best. Also, if this is like that podcast or episode where I didn't get a single question right, I'll be mad.
Well, it's whoever is closest.
Yeah.
Okay. How many people has Keanu Reeves killed
Oh
on
my
screen?
gosh.
Like, are that like in real life, like accidentally murdered, or like?
What in the world?
Because there's some actors
Keanu Reeves hasn't murdered anybody, Nick.
Do you think name 10 actors that have actually killed someone on set?
There's been like 3 that I know.
Okay, let's hear him.
I don't know.
Alec Baldwin is one.
Alec
Yeah.
Baldwin's just
I
one.
can't name any of the other ones.
No.
Okay. So it's fake kills. Got it.
Jesus.
On-screen kills.
Yes, but
On
fake.
screen.
They're not really dying.
Well, the camera was rolling whenever he murdered him in real life.
Jeez Louise.
Keanu Reeves.
Oh my gosh.
Still don't even know who that is.
Keanu Reeves.
John Wick?
Yeah, John Wick.
Wickman.
You haven't seen John Wick, have you?
I haven't either.
What? Mm-mm. We need to watch John Wick.
Okay.
With all the time that we actually spend together.
I know. We need to start spending time together that's not just here.
35.
101.
Oh, yeah. Shay, you were way low. 450.
Oh my
I won.
gosh.
You guys haven't seen John Wick.
I
There
won.
are 4 John Wicks, and he kills easily 60 people at a time. If you count non-humans, because he was in a movie where he killed demons.
Oh yeah, he
It
was
is-
in Constantinople.
Yes, it is
Or
505.
Constantine. Sorry, Constantine.
505 if you include demons.
Wow.
And half demons.
Who's keeping score?
That should be me. I need a piece of paper.
Or do you want
Here.
I'll just do it on a board. That'd be fine.
Alrighty then. Nick might get this just because of we're guessing.
Thanks, Shay.
You're welcome.
My ego dropped a little bit on that one. BDN?
What? BDN?
What's
Okay.
BDN?
Next one.
Ballistic Dinosaur Nick?
Yes. That's it.
Of all the things that it could possibly be, that's what you think
That
it
wasn't
is?
my first choice.
Remember when we said about
What?
Nick shooting from the hip?
That was his second choice, which says something about his mental state.
That's actually very fair.
Vince Vaughn.
Oh.
What did he ever do that was violent?
No, we don't get to ask questions.
Especially Nick.
Vince Vaughn.
We don't
However,
want
though-
any of your first 10 reactions to something.
Okay, I can think of 2 movies.
Well, here's
That Vince Vaughn is in or that he killed somebody, because knowing you don't have a big movie repertoire, so...
quit trying to do math. Just write
Carry
a
the
number.
6?
Did they actually confirm he died?
He didn't die, he killed them.
Okay. Ready?
I have 10.
6.
It is 10 on the dot.
Dang. Good job, Shay.
Oh, I should get an extra point for nailing it.
No, I disagree.
Okay. Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh,
Ooh.
good lord.
Yeah.
Tired of all these. Oh, wait, the snakes count?
No.
Tired of all these snakes on this mother. Beep, beep.
This is just...
He says beep beep, so it triggers when he's doing this.
Yeah. Unlike that 4-year-old kid that you're like, squirrel.
mentally handicapped car. Beep, beep.
Yeah.
It's reliable.
It's reliable.
I don't know. Okay.
Did you get your number?
Speaking of, oh, who's the question?
Samuel L. Jackson.
I already forgot.
Because you asked if snakes counted, because it's snakes on a plane.
I was going to say, interesting fact about mentally
Of course,
challenged. But
of all the movies Nick hasn't seen, he has seen snakes on a plane. He has seen a movie that you don't need to go watch the movie to know what happens. There are snakes on a plane. It's like sharks on a tractor. You know what's going to happen.
All right.
ready?
50.
70.
Oh, you guys are super low. This number astounded me.
That means I got it right.
You did.
Samuel L. Jackson had 1,440 kills on screen.
Should we say you have to be within like a certain number before you get the point?
No.
Nope.
That's BS then. I'm
Just closest.
okay. I'm all right. Fine.
Shay's next is 1 million.
Yeah.
1,440, though.
What movie
Combined between TV.
1,300 were
He has
snakes.
been in so many movies, is one of the main things.
Okay, but
Like Pulp Fiction, he kills people.
Yeah, I
then,
know
like,
that.
You get into the Avengers movies.
oh,
I didn't even know he's in the Avengers.
Avengers. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Bruce Willis.
Oh. Old Bruce.
Bruce Willis. Okay.
Shout out Bruce Willis. He's recently diagnosed with early onset dementia.
Well, that's sad. I was going to say
Yeah.
if he wanted to sponsor us.
Had to retire from acting.
Yeah, not recently. I think it's for a while, hasn't it?
It's been in the last 6 months. But yeah. He was having problems, but he was still pushing through, and now he's officially retired.
Okay.
If you watch like his movies from the last 2 years,
Yeah.
they were basically having him read like a 5-word line at a time, and then it would cut away from him. He
Poor
couldn't
guy.
remember any of them.
200.
89.
You put 98.
Or 98, sorry. It's my dyslexia.
Something like that.
I just diagnosed it.
356. Dang it. So that is a Shay point.
Good job, Shay.
Thank you. It's tied up.
Okay.
Pressure's on.
I know.
Sylvester Stallone.
Who's Sylvester Stallone?
Nope. Don't ask questions.
Oh, never mind.
Like Rocky.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
it.
No, come on. I got to give him that.
I knew who he was. I just couldn't think of it.
It's not like you're giving a B-list celebrity.
Sylvester Stallone. Oh.
Are you shocked at anything Nick doesn't know? Because I'm not.
Okay. Oh, boy. 390.
Oh, 333.
901. You
Yay.
get the Rambo movies.
Yeah.
Rambo and Expendables was like 800.
I knew Rambo.
I knew Expendables.
So that's Shay.
Yeah.
It was indeed.
Okay. Hulk Hogan. In the mid-90s, he was an action, we'll say, star, but it was star's very rough term.
Hulk Hogan. Sure, we'll go with it. No, I don't know.
What'd you guess? I'll guess
Nothing.
different.
No, I don't like it. All right. 50.
12.
172.
I was going to go with 100.
Okay. Denzel Washington.
Oh, Denzel. All right.
That's Matthew McConaughey.
I know. I'm feeling it.
I was clarifying for Nick.
Oh,
He's
That's
going to think
fair.
the wrong person then.
that's fair.
What color difference?
450.
Oh, this is Nick's point because it's actually way lower than I thought. 45.
Yes.
He does not directly kill that many people.
Really?
Yeah. He injures a ton.
Huh.
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
Is that a hint that you
Uh-uh.
just gave me? Okay.
Uh-uh.
What movie did he kill anyone in?
Nick, you shouldn't ask yourself questions like that because you've not seen many movies.
I've seen movies. Click.
We literally we had you watch Happy Gilmore.
Click.
Or was it Waterboy? We had.
He watched Happy Gilmore.
He didn't kill anyone. Happy Gilmore that I remember. Spoiler alert.
No people. Yes.
Wait, does this count animals?
No. That's why I
Oh.
specifically said people.
Okay.
Yeah. What is this?
I'll wait till after our answer.
We ready?
Oh,
Okay.
wait, no.
Come on, Nick.
Shut up.
Go.
10.
3.
It is exactly 3.
Well, yeah,
Yes!
he kills Chubbs in Happy
And
Gilmore.
Nick gets the extra point for being exactly right.
Hey, we're
Hold
tied
on.
up, people.
Here's the thing. He kills Chubbs in Happy Gilmore.
Kind of. He scares Chubbs and Chubbs dies.
Yeah, because as a direct result of Happy having that gator head.
Christian Bale.
Oh.
Batman.
Shut up.
No! Like, I'm giving him the most famous role. And
I knew he
last
was
time,
Batman. I was
for
just trying to think.
Rocky didn't kill anyone, so I gave him the one title of a character that he didn't kill anybody. I wasn't like, Rambo. Like,
I knew Rambo.
the things that he knows and doesn't know fascinate me.
It is.
Oh, by the way, speaking of people dying, remember how I told you I follow that 9/11 page?
Yes.
One
right.
of them, yes.
It got hacked, and now it's straight porn. So I'm like, oh, a
So
9/11 video.
Nick's still subscribing. He's
Yeah.
like, it went from my first favorite to my
Well,
second favorite thing.
I've got to see how the plot twists, but
Went from his first favorite to his
all right,
second favorite thing.
who are we talking about? Christian Bale.
Yes.
Of all the things you're going to hack, why would you hack that account?
I don't know, but it's funny.
That account already probably was hacked. Started out as like a 9/11 memorial page and turned into a conspiracy theory page.
Okay.
100.
47.
Ooh. 77, so it's Shay.
Yay. Yeah, he was in when he was this killer psycho.
I have to get this one right.
not
oh, wait. No, I messed up. 77 is, sorry, I misread. 77 is the total if you count everything, including robots and animals. 63 is the number if you just do humans. That's Nick's point, actually. Sorry, Shay.
Wow.
Yeah, baby.
So I have to get this right to send it to overtime.
Please send it to overtime because the overtime question is awesome.
Okay.
Well, we're still doing it.
Awesome. Yeah, but it'd be better if it had value.
That's fair.
Okay, this one we're shifting pace. Oh, the thing I was going to say, Adam Sandler. The confusing thing about, or the interesting thing about Adam Sandler is that if you include animals, aliens, and monsters, his death total goes from 3 to 184.
Well, yeah, he was in Pixel.
Yeah, because of Pixel, basically.
Oh.
Okay, how many times has Samuel L. Jackson died on screen?
Why? Okay.
Carry the 1. Don't forget.
And then you divide it by half. What's the interest rate right now going this?
44%, Nick.
Okay.
So if you go to the bank and that's what they quote you, just sign it as fair.
Don't go through the drive-thru.
I'd like to apply for a mortgage through the drive-through. He sends his social security card and his ID up through the chute, but he doesn't set it in the tube. He just sets it in there and launches it into space.
They haven't got to that one episode.
I know.
All right. Ready?
I don't feel good about it. 5.
5.
21.
Really?
21 times he has died.
Yeah.
So that means I win.
That's a tie. It goes to...
What? But
We'll
I'm
do
winning.
another question.
Oh,
That
Or
was
do
the...
we- Oh,
that's technically true.
fair.
Yes.
No, since it was a tie, we'll do one more.
He wants.
it was a
He
tie-
really wants that overtime question
Yeah.
to matter.
How many times has Keanu Reeves died on screen?
Ooh. I don't. Okay.
You know, I don't hear that refrigerator humming until we put on our headsets.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What are you?
It's
going?
almost like they amplify sound.
Oh, I hear it now.
What are you going
I
with?
just
And I'll
wanted
pick
to
a
make
different
it-
score.
I'm gonna go with 15.
Okay.
He picks 15.
I hope
Gave
he
him his
does.
answer.
He's gonna put it. He does a lot of thinking and writing for not knowing at all.
Thank you.
What do you got?
5.
6.
It is 3. So it is a tie. Okay. Are you ready for the tiebreaker question?
No, I technically should have won.
For all the marbles here.
BS.
In the United States,
Oh
the
my.
average walking distance is
What?
considered to be 0.6 miles from your house.
How
That's
is-
what it takes. Hold on, we're getting there. That is what people consider to be within walking distance of their house if they are going to an event or a place.
How the f- are you
Hold
writing
on.
down a score?
Stop. That is 0.6 of a mile. 78% of crimes in the U.S. are committed within walking distance of someone's house, like of their own house, right? With that in mind, how many sex offenders live within 0.6 miles of Nick?
Oh. I know that one.
Do you actually look this up? Yes. You might actually know this one.
I do know this one. Because of well,
I don't. You can't just say because of Bree and just leave it. That makes her sound like a sex offender.
she's not.
Thank you, Nick.
But she doesn't like to be outside alone. So
I think that's justifiable, especially within walking distance of your house. After I give you this number,
So 0.6.
so it has to be like a
that's a decent
0.6
circle.
radius.
0.6 mile radius. You can do that if you can map it. 0.6
Yeah.
mile radius of your house.
Yeah.
My current house, right?
I'm thinking.
Because
don't
my
know
old
your-
house had more.
We always give crap. We always give Nick crap about where he lives, and it turns out it's way better than where he was. Way better.
I don't know about way better, but it has a perk.
Eventually,
That was the only thing we were looking for in a new house. Okay, this.
Nick, why don't you just move out to the country then?
Do you have a letter?
Nick, I hope
No,
you get this
none.
because I think you deserve this win.
Thank you.
Okay, what do you got?
15.
4.
19. I win. 19 live within considered standard walking distance of Nick's house.
You got to
That's
think,
a
buddy.
lot.
That's a decent circle. That's almost all of.
That's
ours.
almost all of Cardinal.
Oh.
0.6 miles.
Yeah. It's not like just a few blocks.
0.6 miles, like the plaza's like 0.7 or 0.8.
I'd just like to say that was rigged because I should have won that.
Shay is up 1-0. I have been sitting on that one for a while.
That question?
And how I phrased it and everything.
I thought you were going to try to make it do a math problem. That's why I was starting to write down the parts of it.
Nope. No math.
Since I hear United,
Just wanted Nick to know that there was a higher than normal likelihood of getting sexually assaulted at his own house.
this is why I work out.
78% of crimes are committed within walking distance, and there are 19 sex offenders within walking distance of Nick's house.
I mean, it is a regular thing.
I know a few of them, and I point them out.
How do you point them out?
When I drive by and Bree's with me, I'm like, hey, see him? Don't be alone with him.
Did you just run that into your teeth? Mm-hmm. I heard that.
Yep.
All right.
One of them
Well,
about
I
hit
think
me
we're at
yesterday
time.
with this
Yeah.
truck.
You know, we wanted to do more than that. That's how they get you, Nick.
I actually got in a fight with him in school and beat him up 1 year.
That's how he's a sex offender.
Wait, do I get a bonus point if I beat up a sex offender?
I'll give you a bonus point.
Because technically we would be tied again.
No. We're at time.
All right.
So, thank you for listening, watching. Please rate, review, subscribe. Cheerio.
As always, cheerio.
Cheerio.